Okay, looks like we're going to have a chance to do some question and answers with Jason. So prepare your questions so Jason can help answer them. So please unmute yourself when you ask the question and then remute yourself so everybody can hear, okay? Thank you. First off, I have a question for Jason.
Yes, sir.
When you first started Atomy, what did your sponsor tell you to do?
My sponsor told me to quit my job.
Okay, and then what happened?
I quit my job. Of course,
There's
it
more to
did
the
not work.
story here. Come on.
Of course, about a year later, I started this business. One day, my sponsor told me, that was my big turning point. My sponsor told me to quit my job, and I was telling him, "Are you crazy? I'm not even making money for my rent. So with this money, I cannot even pay my rent. How can I survive?" So she asked me, "Do you believe in your success?" I said, "Of course, I will be successful." Then you should put both of your legs into one side. Just like my sponsor, she used to be working with a sewing machine, making clothing, right? For a factory for 33 years, right? She had to save every single second to make the work with a sewing machine. So she didn't need a lot because she didn't want it to go to bathroom a lot, and she didn't even have time to chew the food. So she just put water on the food and then drank it for 33 years. That's how she did. But she quit her job and she sold her sewing machine, because if she didn't sold the sewing machine, and if she feel it's hard, she could go back to her old job, right? She said, make a commitment. In some of my speech, I usually say, if you think this is a big business, make a big commitment. She sold her sewing machine that she used to work for 33 years. I quit my job when I was not even an auto sales master yet. Imagine I have 4 little children. My wife is home helping my business, but home not making money, and I had to quit my job. So I asked my sponsor, okay, I really want to be full-time with Atomy only because that's my passion. I like to do Atomy only. I love to do that. But what if I don't make enough money in certain time? If I don't make that money, I'll be doomed. You have no idea how America works. We have to pay the rent every month. And if I don't pay the rent, we get kicked. I just lost my house. And I don't want to be kicked out of my rental house, right?
Right.
So I asked my sponsor, would you help me if I'm in trouble, right? After I become a full-time, I could be in trouble, and I asked her, can you help me out if I'm in trouble? And you know what she answered? I cannot help you. Even if I can, I won't help you. And she said, if I say I will help you, you're not gonna do your best.
Interesting.
So she said, cut your road, cut your boat, burn your boat, so that you cannot go back. There's no way you could go back. The only way you have to go is moving forward. That's why she was crazy enough to tell me this, and I was crazy enough to do that. And I'm so glad that I did that, because now I can tell anyone, quit your job.
There you go.
Because
Excellent.
I did that.
Excellent.
But I'm not gonna be my sponsor. I'm telling you, you don't have to follow my word, but I'm still telling you, you decide and you take the responsibility. But I'm telling you, quit your job. Put your life in it. Put your life on this Atomy. If you think Atomy is your ultimate tool to make you to be successful, put your life in it. Put everything you have. That's what I did after I quit my job because I was so desperate. That made me kept going. Yes, Anton.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jason Shim, for your sharing. We are very encouraging and very touching your story. And then I want to ask, the first time when you start this business, you are introduced by your sponsor. May I know what is the ranking of your sponsor at that time?
When she contacted me, she was sales master.
Oh, she was only sales master. Okay. And then also, I heard you say you travel a lot because you go and contact people. What kind of people you're contacting mostly? Is your known people or your what we call people you don't know?
One market or core market?
Warm market, yes.
Well, of course, I tried my one market in the beginning, but seems like they don't believe me. You know, seems like they try to avoid me. So I got hurt. And then, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go core marketing because they don't know me. Core marketing, people I know, people who know me, they know that I used to do network marketing a lot. So whenever I try to approach them, they know I'm trying to introduce something else this time, right? Hey, this is great. This is the best. And then later, few years later, oh, that was not best. This is the best.
Yes,
And few
yes.
years later again, oh, this is the best. So I did that many times, so it doesn't work anymore. So I try to call contact in the beginning. And when I try to call contact people, I targeted the beauty salon, the nail salon, because you know most of our product is about product for women. You know, even only one face, they use like tens of 20 products on only one face. And how about whole body? They use a lot of product. So you should target women, right? That's what I targeted in the beginning. And then when I have some customers and some partners, and I told, because I'm full-time, I told my partner, hey, if you tell me to go somewhere, I'll go. Just introduce me people, I'll go. So one day, one of my partners said, St. Louis, you know, St. Louis from New Jersey, 16 hours, 17 hours. I said, I'll go. And I went there and I introduced people. And now there's an auto sales master one in St. Louis. And under the St. Louis, there's a Sharmos master now. So, you know, even though you're going somewhere for nothing, never nothing, never. You always get something. You know, even though you fail, you get the experience of how you fail, right? You think about it later. When you take a shower, why did I fail today? What did I do wrong today? That's what usually I think. You know, that's whenever I'm taking shower, that's the time that I think to myself. I remember what happened today, and then I trace back what was wrong. That's what I said. You know, when my on the soccer game, one of the father asked me, "What do you do?" I said, "Natomagi." Oh, right, something like that. You learn from your failure. So I don't know if I answer you. What was the question?
Okay, okay.
And then when you travel to meet the person, do you travel with the people introduce you, or you just go by yourself? And then your friend asked me, please meet my friend. Mostly you go by yourself, or you go with the person who want to introduce you to his friend?
Well, that's case by case, because you know St. Louis is somewhere not many people can drive there, right? So I went there by myself because my partner was still working.
Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't doing Atomy full time, so he cannot go. But if I have, you know, if someone introduced me to, hey, meet the person 10 minutes away, right? I try to go, usually I try to go with my partner together.
Okay.
Usually I try, that's my goal. I don't want to go alone, right? You never want to go alone, but sometimes if you have to, you just have to just try it. I know I'm not gonna be successful, but I still think I'll be successful. I learn something. I never think that I'm gonna fail. I think to myself, I'm gonna make it happen no matter what. I'm just gonna meet the person no matter what. I'm just gonna tell about Atomy no matter what. That's what I used to think, No matter what, I just do it.
Okay, my last question.
Yes, sir.
Since at the beginning of Atomy in America, the transportation fee is you must buy about $700, correct? $500. So when at that moment you introduce to somebody, they cannot afford to buy so much, then how you settle this problem? So they cannot receive the product. If they have to put with the fee, transportation fee will become very expensive. They don't want to pay this. How you settle this? And then when you meet the person at the beginning, do you sign them straight away and they buy the product straight away, or they buy later when you go back?
Well, I met so many people complaining about, transportation fee means shipping fee, right?
Yeah, shipping fee, yes.
So many people are complaining. At the time, I tell you a funny story. When we started in America, the shipping fee is you have to buy $700 before tax, $700 to get free shipping. At the time, 80 something company, right? The 60-year, 70-year-old company, 80 something company, right? I'm on the way, something like that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes,
That company had $150 free shipping. If you buy $150 free shipping at the time. So many people complain, hey, that company gives you free shipping if you buy $150. Well, how come you say you're going to be better than them, and how come you have to buy $700 to get free shipping? A lot of people complain. But I said to them, hey, I'm not telling you to buy $700 product. If you want to buy it from the company directly, you have to buy $700 product to get free shipping, right? But you don't have to do this if you think that's too much. Just buy from me. I'll help you to consume the product. So that's when I was challenging as a salesman. I'll do the service for you. Just use the product for me. Do me a favor. I'll do all the necessary thing for you. So I was so ready to serve people, serve in humility, right? In our company model. I was so ready to serve people. Just please use my product. Please use my product. I'll do anything. And then later, it got $500. And later, $350. Now it's $150. And in the future, who knows? It's going to be $50, right? Or even lower. So $700 sounds like a trouble, sounds like obstacle. But if you see the core value of Atomy, right? If you see the core value of Atomy, $700 was nothing. Most people who see the vision of Atomy, that was nothing. Because $700 is just temporary. We know that's temporary. Now look at this, 10 years later, 150. How much is the free shipping in Singapore?
150 or so.
Yeah. I think Singapore, they can lower the 150 is not like 150 in US, right? It's
Sing dollar.
So anyway, if you see the core value, nothing bothers you. Nothing can stop you. Yes. Anybody else?
Okay, thank you.
And you are very welcome, Mr. Anton. Yes, 은성 사장님.
You said you chased away people and then they never come back. So what did you do? You try to find new people or you kept to contact them?
Well, you have to do two things. if you know, so many people make a mistake. They just keep signing up new people and never follow up, right? You have to do both. You're supposed to make a two legs like this, keep going down, right? While you are keep going down, once in a while you have to come back from the top again and follow up, and keep going down again, and then start from the top, follow up, because you know you made an effort to make them to be a member, right? And they signed up because they trust you. They gave you a social security number, everything. They trust you and they become member. And if you just leave them alone, you're losing your effort. So you have to, I always tell them people, since you're making two legs like this, keep putting people under here, once in a while, go back and follow up again. You know, you don't want to like follow up only one person. For example, let's say you have a partner. You signed up a person, and many people make a mistake. If you sign up a person and if they show any interest about doing this Atomy as a business, you just keep pushing them, right? I usually say this to my partner. Serve them as if they could go Imperial Master, but you work as if they're gonna quit tomorrow, right? You give them the trust. Hey, Unsong Sajaim, you could go Imperial Master. You can do it, you could do it, you could do it. But you turn around and you work like a dog. You work like a Unsong Sajaim gonna quit tomorrow. So you put people under Unsong Sajaim so that I could, you know, make more legs. So even if Unsong Sajaim can quit, I have no problem because I'm keep building it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's you, but you know, as an example, right? So just keep going down, and then once in a while, come back and follow up again. Because if you just follow only one person every day, they are just consumer. But if you keep talking, hey, you have to do this, you have to do this every day, that's like crazy. You're driving them crazy. That's how you chase people away. But if you just follow once in a while, showing them you're doing it again, hey, I'm doing it, you know, you're gonna experience. Even now, somebody call me, hey Jason, are you still doing, what is that, Atomy? Yeah, are you still doing it? Am I still doing it? No, I'm not doing it, I'm enjoying it now, right?
Doing now.
Yeah. So, you know, people, they're always thinking of you. And you have to think about people too. Always go back. And so that's why you have to make a habit. Like I said, put a button on your smartphone. Call partners, call customers. And if you don't call a partner, you cannot press the button, right? You don't want to end your day without calling a partner and a customer. So make a habit, calling people. And if you set a goal and challenge as a sales master again, you will be calling people that you didn't want to call people. There's some people you don't want to call, right? I know. But if you have a challenge, it will drive you to call them. That's how you extend yourself. I hope I answered you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Any other question?
I have one more question.
Sure.
You started Atomy right after Atomy America opened, and
Yeah.
then when the foreign branch opened, how did you support the partners in foreign country?
Well, unfortunately, we try to, you know, I couldn't travel outside the country when I started this, and I didn't have enough money anyway to travel outside the country. So what I did was usually, you know, KakaoTalk or calling, something like that. If you, let's say you have to do something, right? And it seems like it's impossible, right? But if you have a strong desire that you have to do this, then you will find the way. I believe that. There's nothing impossible. I believe everything is possible if you have a strong desire. In God, everything is possible, right? So pray, God, I have to do this. Help me. Help me. You keep trying under God and believe that God is with me. God is with me. And even if He's not answering my prayer, there must be a reason. So you still stay positive, right? Everything, there must be a reason. But I want to be successful. So, let me tell you a funny story. I used to do a call contact a lot, right? And once I decide, oh, today I'm gonna go that city, and then I drove that city, and I park my car and I pray, please God, open their heart. Let me talk with the right person. Let me talk with the efficient way. I pray God because I was so desperate, and I was still afraid to talk to stranger. But because I didn't have any sponsor. I had to do all by myself all the time. So I had to pray, my God, please God, be with me. And then I go open the store. Hello, hi, my name is Jason. I'm from Atomy. And they say, what? Atomy, what is that? Oh, this is a cosmetic company from South Korea, developed by Korean Atomic Energy Research Institute. They say, what? The nuclear power plant? And oh no, it's not a power plant. It's a nuclear atomic energy research institute. Well, same thing, same old. So I just keep talking. Sometimes it's successful. Sometimes, I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm busy, get away. Many things happens, but if you think God is with you, you could still stay positive. Oh, he must be busy, he must be in bad mood, or he must just start this business. Whatever, you could still stay positive. So I'm so glad that I'm a Christian, that knowing that God is with me all the time. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other question? Yes, Lucia.
Hi. First of all, I want to thank you for such an inspiring speech tonight. I have two questions. And when you said you became a sales master within a month, you started Atomy business. How many members did you have?
Well, I remember one day I signed up 30 people. And I sign up every day. And I thought, I didn't have a product to sell. I just have names of products that I want to sell. So I talked to people, hey, this product is great. I started the business. You have to support me. In the beginning, I started with church members. Because church members, we have a custom, like, let's say one of my church members open a flower shop, right? We usually go there and buy something from the flower shop to support the business. I use that. See, I started the cosmetic business. You have to support me. So I'm kind of use my church members, but I'm not, I'm not deceiving people, right? I'm giving them a good benefit with a good price, and that's how I think I started. And I was busy, especially my wife. She helped me a lot because I was still, at the time I was still working with other jobs. So my wife had to do the talking to my church members. And I explained them. Some people wanted to know about the marketing plan. Then I explained because my wife didn't understand at the time. So I don't know how I did it, but if you have to do it, you will find a way. Don't worry. When you are in the situation, you will find a way. If you are if you have a strong desire. Yes,
Okay, thank you.
there's no right answer. In Atomy, the right answer is no answer. Whenever you're in the situation, you will find the answer for that situation. Every single situation, they have an answer for you for that situation, but not necessarily for everybody else.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
we
you.
have
So,
about 1 more minute left to ask a final question.
all right, I just wanted to comment on that as well. If I remember correctly from your other speeches, that you said there, back then we had only 2 products, like Him and Success. Is that right?
That's when the company started, not in US. When we started in US, it was about like 20 products.
Okay. All right. Thank you. My second
We,
question is that you also mentioned about this earlier in this meeting, that other companies have like 6 or 7 multiple legs to start with, but Adam has a binary system with only 2 legs. And the other day I was introducing about it to a new member, and she was all of a sudden was asking me, if it's a network marketing, why do you have to have 2 legs? Why not 1 leg? So what would you be the answer to that question?
well, in Atomy, we are binary system, and in other way, if I explain, we are sharing the volume together, right? Let's say you have a left leg. All these people on the left leg on the lineage, they are sharing the volume coming up from the bottom, right? Everybody's sharing, right? So if everybody share, it's not enough for everybody, right? Somebody can get, it has to be for someone who works hard, and if they don't work, they're not supposed to get any benefit, right? If the government gives the money for everyone to live, do you think everybody will be working hard?
Oh,
Not everybody will be just relaxing, staying home because the government is giving the money anyway. Nothing's gonna happen. So if you have only 1 leg, everybody share the volume, no one will be working. No one. So this is like a paradox, right? You have to have 2 legs to make it fair. Fair game. If you're not doing anything, even though you have like 10,000 people under you, if you're not doing anything, you're not making any money. You have to build other leg to start sharing the value. Otherwise, you cannot get any fruit because you're not doing anything, right? So if you want to build do the business, build the 2 legs, because 1 leg will not work, doesn't work. So the minimum legs that you could build is 2 legs. But look at other companies, 3 legs, 6 legs, 12 legs, crazy. I know there are binary systems in other companies, but they have a monthly obligation every month. If they have a binary, the problem is they have an obligation every month. You have to buy a certain amount of money every single month. That's the killing point. And you have an annual fee, and you have a website fee. When you go to seminar, you have to pay a lot of money. When you go to seminar, you have to buy a lot of materials. You have to attend so many education programs by paying a lot of money. You know, they just trying to make money out of you, not trying to make you to be successful. Before you make any success, you will be spending ton of money. But in Atomy, we made it so simple. Hey, use the product. If you like it, keep buying it. If you like to do this as a business, join our system. Free system. We love to help you to be successful because I have to make someone to be successful so that I could be successful. You cannot be successful without making anybody successful. So you cannot be successful alone. If you go out other companies, so many people are successful without making any successful person under them, without helping anybody successful under them. Because that's how they design. They just develop 12 legs and they be successful. But Atomy, you have to help your 2 partners in each side to be successful at least so that you could be a diamond master. So this is a wonderful system. I hope you understand. I think the time's over already. I can go whole life, you know what I'm talking about. I can go whole life, but since the time is over, we could meet another time and we could talk more. But most of all, most cases, people know already too much about Atomy. If you understand about marketing plan, that's all you need. Just keep doing things that you're supposed to do. The little things, a core list or whatever list you create, just keep doing and set the goal and make it happen. Yes,
Very much.
you're very welcome.
Thank you, Jason. Daniel, you wanted to say something?
Okay, yes. I want to say something to our beloved sponsor, Royal Master Jason Shim. I'm truly grateful for his passion and his great experiences you have told us today. I think everybody in this room learned a lot today, right? I'm really thank you. And I want to show my heart, okay, like this, right? Thank you very much. And also, everybody in this room already know how to become an oral sales master. Its answer is so simple, right? So don't study too much. Just go out and set a goal and take action now. That's the answer, okay? So about 1.5 hours, Jason told us only one thing: dream big, set a goal, take action. That's it. So that's the answer. We are become an oral sales master and become a successful. Okay, thank you very much, Jason.